talking about a primitive world, never before seen by man. The ruins of an entire civilization. The most spectacular thing you've ever seen. That's where I'll shoot my picture.
The creatures of Skull Island in Peter Jackson's King Kong, 2005, are nightmarish yet fascinating, evolving in isolation into monstrous forms. The island's dense jungles and perilous chasms are home to colossal predators and grotesque invertebrates, each more terrifying than the last. Among them are the Vastatosaurus rex, a ferocious descendant of the T-Rex that rivals Kong in power, and the Venatosaurus, a swift, pack-hunting dinosaur. The island also harbors nightmarish insects and arthropods, such as the carnivorous Weta rexes and the hideous, flesh-eating Carnictus, which swarm in the depths of Skull Island's chasms. Kong, the last of his kind, stands as the island's apex predator, constantly battling the savage creatures that lurk within its primeval wilderness. These horrific yet awe-inspiring beasts contribute to the hostile, lost world atmosphere that makes Skull Island one of the most dangerous places in cinematic history. The Carnictus of Peter Jackson's King Kong is a nightmarish, eel-like predator that lurks in the dark, damp depths of Skull Island's chasms. Resembling a massive, boneless worm with a gaping, tooth-lined maw, the Carnictus thrives in swarms, writhing over one another in a grotesque display of hunger. These revolting invertebrates are blind but rely on their acute sense of smell and touch to detect prey, striking with horrifying speed. They are best known for the infamous pit scene, where they descend upon the crew's cook named Lumpy, overwhelming and devouring him in a wriggling, suffocating mass of flesh. Their grotesque design and relentless, parasitic nature make them one of the most unsettling creatures in King Kong's terrifying bestiary. The Weta rex is one of the most nightmarish creatures lurking in the depths of Skull Island in Peter Jackson's King Kong. A grotesque, oversized cousin of modern Wetas, this monstrous insect thrives in the island's dark, damp chasms, preying on anything unfortunate enough to fall into its lair. With a hardened exoskeleton, powerful mandibles, and long, spindly legs, the Weta rex moves with an unsettling, jerky motion, capable of overwhelming its victims with sheer numbers. These horrific arthropods were most memorably seen in the infamous pit scene, where they swarmed over Jack Driscoll, the film's main protagonist, attempting to eat him with relentless, insectoid hunger. The Pteropus mordax is a gigantic, bat-like predator that haunts the skies and caves of Skull Island in Peter Jackson's King Kong. Unlike ordinary bats, these winged monstrosities are highly aggressive carnivores, large enough to snatch a human in their hooked talons and tear them apart midair. With leathery wings, razor-sharp teeth, and beady, predatory eyes, they hunt in swarms, descending upon their prey in a flurry of screeches and flapping wings. Their most terrifying appearance is in Kong's lair, where they ambush both Jack and Anne, forcing the giant ape to fend them off in a brutal battle. The Phytodon is a massive, prehistoric reptilian predator that lurks in the jungles and swamps of Skull Island in Peter Jackson's King Kong. Resembling an enormous, bloated crocodile with thick, armored skin and a grotesquely wide mouth lined with jagged teeth, the Phytodon is an ambush predator that relies on brute strength and a bone-crushing bite to subdue its prey. It is known for its insatiable hunger, feasting on anything it can overpower, from smaller creatures to careless humans. In the film, one is seen eating a dead dinosaur before chasing after Anne and cornering her into a log. It is then dragged out and killed and eaten by a V-Rex. The Pteranodon is a massive, nightmarish aquatic predator that lurks in the murky waters of Skull Island in Peter Jackson's King Kong. Resembling a monstrous fusion of a piranha and a deep-sea leviathan, this enormous fish possesses a cavernous mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth, powerful jaws capable of crushing prey in an instant, and eerie, unblinking eyes that scan the waters for movement. Ambushing anything that enters its domain, the Pteranodon is a relentless hunter, striking from the depths with terrifying speed. Though it was ultimately cut from the final film, there is a deleted scene where the beast attacks a raft carrying the survivors, dragging men beneath the surface in a feeding frenzy. This terrifying aquatic menace adds to the relentless dangers of Skull Island, proving that even its rivers and lakes are no safe haven. The Brontosaurus baxteri of Peter Jackson's King Kong is a massive, herbivorous dinosaur that roams the dense jungles and open plains of Skull Island. Unlike its real-world counterpart, this version of Brontosaurus is more robust and adapted to the island's harsh environment, moving in large herds to protect itself from the many predators lurking in the shadows. Despite its size, it is not invulnerable. Its most intense scene in the film involves a terrifying stampede, where the herd is chased down a narrow gorge by a pack of ravenous Venatosaurus. Their towering frames crash through trees and boulders as they desperately flee, with some unfortunate individuals falling victim to the relentless pursuit. Though gentle by nature, their sheer bulk and power make them formidable when panicked, turning their massive bodies into deadly forces of nature. The Furucutus in Peter Jackson's King Kong is a massive, triceratops-like dinosaur, notable for its imposing size and fearsome appearance. With a thick, armored body and large, sharp horns, this creature is an apex herbivore on Skull Island, using its formidable weaponry to defend itself against predators. The Furucutus is especially dangerous when threatened, charging with incredible force and using its horns to strike at anything that gets too close. In the film, there is a deleted scene, where the crew encounter it while looking for Anne in the jungle.
All these things supposed to be extinct. They are now.
The Venatosaurus in Peter Jackson's King Kong is a dromaeosaurid, resembling a large, predatory raptor. With its sleek, agile build, sharp claws, and powerful legs, this creature embodies the terrifying efficiency of a fast-moving hunter. As a member of the raptor family, the Venatosaurus relies on speed, coordination, and its razor-sharp claws to bring down prey, often hunting in packs to overpower larger animals. Its design is more reminiscent of modern depictions of velociraptors, with a sickle-shaped claw on each foot that it uses to disembowel victims. In the film, a group of Venatosaurus plays a key role in an intense chase scene, where the protagonists find themselves relentlessly pursued through Skull Island's treacherous terrain. The Vastatosaurus rex, or V. rex, is one of the most iconic and fearsome predators on Skull Island in Peter Jackson's King Kong. A larger, more menacing version of the T-Rex, the V. rex stands as the island's apex predator, towering over other creatures with its muscular frame, powerful jaws, and terrifying bite. Its design blends the brutal features of a T-Rex with heightened aggression and a more evolved, predatory nature. The V. rex is depicted in several intense, action-packed scenes, most notably in its brutal battle with Kong. The V. rex's relentless pursuit of Kong and its devastating attacks showcase its dominance in Skull Island's savage ecosystem. With its savage ferocity, massive size, and raw power, the V. rex epitomizes the primal dangers that haunt the island's untamed wilderness, making it one of the most memorable and terrifying creatures in the film. Kong, the iconic giant ape of Peter Jackson's King Kong, is both the heart and soul of Skull Island's wild and perilous ecosystem. Towering over the other creatures with his immense strength and formidable size, Kong is a tragic and complex character. While he is the island's apex predator, feared by many for his raw power and fierce protectiveness, Kong also exhibits a surprising vulnerability and empathy, especially toward Anne, whom he forms a deep bond with. His immense physical strength allows him to battle terrifying creatures like the V. rex and other monstrous foes, but his intelligence and emotional depth make him more than just a brute force. Kong's interactions with the world around him reflect the primal yet emotional nature of Skull Island itself, a place of beauty, danger, and untamed power. As a symbol of both savagery and humanity, Kong is a creature caught between two worlds, ultimately becoming a tragic figure whose strength and heart lead to his downfall.